Alright, welcome back you guys to another beautiful day of deck profiles. Today we're gonna go over one of the cringiest anime protagonists of all time's deck. Aichi Sando's Majesty Lord Blaster. I hate myself doing this. Let's get started. Alright, for our right line, we got of course Wingo Brave, followed by Marin, Blaster Blade, and Majesty Lord Blaster. And I guess I do have to go over this deck. I mean, the right deck skills. Wingo Brave doesn't do really anything aside from going second, you draw a card. Marin. Now, Marin's skill is kind of interesting. When this unit is rolled upon by a grade 2 with Blaster in its card name, look at the top 7 cards of the deck. Choose up to one grade 2 with a Blaster in its card name among them and reveal it and put it into your hand. Shuffle the rest back to your deck. If you did not reveal a card, choose the Wingo Brave from your soul and you may call it to the rear guard. And continuous rear guard skill, it really doesn't matter, but during your turn, if you have 3 or more units, this unit gains 2,000. So, useless. Blaster Blade, ooh, god, the cringiest main protagonist card of all times. Alright, Blaster Blade skill. When this unit is placed on a Vanguard circle, counter blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. If you did not retire, draw a card. Second skill, when this unit is placed on a rear guard, counter blast 1, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it. Kinda the OG skill essentially. Oh god, Majesty Lord Blaster skill. Okay, here we go. Continuous Vanguard skill. If you have Blaster Blade and Blaster Dart in the soul, this unit gains plus 2,000 and extra crit. And second skill, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, perform all the following. When you put a Blaster Blade into the rear guard, from rear guard into the soul, you get to choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. And when you put a Blaster Dart into the soul, this unit gains plus 1 drive until end of turn. So, that's a triple drive. You put Blaster Dart in the soul. If you put a Blaster Blade, you get to retire. Mind you, it's for that turn only. Just because you have a Blaster Dart and Blaster Blade in the soul doesn't mean you get continuous triple drive. It is only continuous plus 2,000 and the plus 1 extra crit. Alright, for the main part of the deck, I'm running playset of obviously the MLB himself and one transfer, Evergreen Transfer. I'm thinking about changing this out for the Goblet, but still debating on it. And that's it for the grade 3, so moving on. For the grade 2 lineup, this is where it gets a little kind of naughty. 3 copies of Blaster Blade, 3 copies of a playset of Blaster Dark, 4 copies of Emmeline, and 4 copies of Spiral Cutie Angel, and then 2 copies of Drilling Angel, and 1 copy of Mabel. Alright, so might be wondering what's with all this number. Well, the blasters are self-explanatory. Emmeline is kind of like a nice combo finisher slash killing unit. Alright, so Emmeline's skill. Emmeline is when you place this unit to the rear guard from hand, Soul Blast 1, look at top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with the blaster in its name, and you can either call it or put it into your hand. If you called it, then you just shuffle the deck and that's it. But if you add the card into your hand, you must choose a card from your hand and discard it, so replace it. And second skill, when this unit with when a unit with the blaster name attacks, this unit gains 5,000. So theoretically, with how that combo happens, you get 3 blaster unit swings. So when Emmeline's turn to swing, she'll have plus 15 at least. Spiral Cutie, kind of self-explanatory, recycler when you ride. Now for Drilling Angel. Drilling Angel has a really cool unit ability. When this unit is placed in the rear guard, put a card from your drop into your soul. Then look at top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with the same name as the card you put in the soul, and call it to the rear guard. So the whole point of this unit is so that you can call out whatever you need to. Ideally, I've been using this to put Blaster Dark into the soul, so I would have that innate 2k extra crit every turn. So put it in, and hopefully you get top 3 cards and you get to get a Blaster Dark and call it. Even if you don't, say you have a Blaster Dark in your hand and 1 in the drop zone, by doing so, when they come back out, you will still have the plus 2k and extra crit. Maple is there just in case as a ride fodder, discarder, and also that when you go to grade 3, she comes out onto the board. Pretty self-explanatory. And that's the end of the grade 2 lineup. Moving to the grade 1 lineup, we got, of course, the PGs, 3 copies, 1 Elementary Sanctitude, and then 4 copies of Cordelia. Yeah, however you said. English is so hard. All right, so grade ones, you don't really need much grade ones. This is literally it. So obvious reasons. Now you might be wondering, what's that check in the bottom? Cordiella. So Cordiella is a pretty cool unit. It's a promo. It got reprinted like a butt ton. All right, continuous skill, back row center. If your Vanguard is Majesty Lord Blaster, this unit gains all of the following skills. 1. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted, counter blast 1, choose 1 blaster blade and 1 blaster dart, each from your soul, and call them to the rear guard in the same column. So this is what gets your boys out to attack one more time. Second skill, continuous skill. If your rear guard Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, all of your grade 2 rear guards get boost. So how that works is, let's say you have MLB, you have the 2 Wonder Twins in the soul, Emmeline right here. Well, here's some nutty combo. We'll skip to the combo real quick. So here's an ideal combo. Your opponent is at grade 3. You have all these units out. You can't really see it here. I moved this up. There we go. I have all these units out. This allows to have the rear guards in the back to gain boost. So attacking, let's say, no persona right. That's still 20. If you retired something of your unit this turn because of Blaster Dart, he gains 5k. So potentially 25k column. So when they attack, they individually gain 5,000 because a Blaster unit attacks. So 5. So this column gets 10. This column gets 10k right here. So after that, when MLB attacks, these 2 Wonder Boys goes in to the soul. So you retire one of your opponent's rear guard and you gain plus drive check. So this will be 15k to 2 crit. So plus 8 will be 23k. Triple drive, cool. Now they attack, so this column again gains an additional 5k. So now that's plus 10k to each. So making this plus 20k column. So this makes 40k. After attacks, after drive check, counter blast 1, because of our skill, you call them back out. His skill is continuous with the 5k, so it's back to 25k regardless. So then they attack 25k yet again. These column over here, it's like on steroids, get another 5k. So making it 15k, making this entire column 30k plus. So you're looking at a 50k column attacker. That's pretty much why this girl is in there and why she's needed. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the grade 1 lineup. Let's go into the trigger lineup. Now for the triggers, we got 1 blue OT, 2 regular heals, 2 effect heals, and then 8 crits and 3 drop triggers. 8 crits, I mean pretty much self-explanatory. You just want to, screw your opponent as soon as possible. Draw, because you kind of need the key pieces to get this to fire off. You need Cordiella or Emmeline as soon as possible, so that's why it's there. 2 effect heal triggers and 2 rate base. The 2 base because of defensive value. 2 effect ones. Right now I'm putting the critical ones because of Gendiva matchup or Jeweled or Mirror Match or some random deck that has a crit. So that's pretty much it. Blue is there because you get to choose to give crit. You get to choose to bring 1 card from the drop zone back to your hand and give it 10 million whatever. So pretty good for what this deck does. So yeah. Well, that's about it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.